Hi, I'm Win Byers. I'm a potter. I live in Rock Springs with my wife, Sandra. We share a studio in an old grade school. We work in the gym and fire in what used to be the cafeteria. Our chemical room used to be the boys' room. I buy prepared clay, but I process it through a pug mill. The pug mill saves a lot of wear and tear on my body. There's a process called wedging that looks a lot like kneading bread. That is basically a lot of work, and so I can take my clay that as I buy it is too stiff and throw it in this machine and mix it with some recycled, very sloppy wet clay, and if I am in tune with the clay, it comes out just the right consistency for what I want to make. If I'm throwing a broad open platter or an open bowl, the clay can be very soft, and I deliberately make it soft because it's easier to work with. But if I'm throwing a vertical form, a bowl that has to hang out in space, or a tall vase, then the clay has to be stiffer. If it's too soft, I get it out there and it falls over. Well, my throwing process is very quick. Because I'm trying to make pieces that hang out in space, that don't look overworked. I want to leave a very coarse throwing line, a repetitive throwing line, a continuous throwing line that shows maybe a level of competence that I didn't have. You can work a piece forever and create a very refined form, and anybody can do that. But to create a deep, heavy, continuous throwing line takes a level of skill. But my glazing takes a very long time because I'm building up color with layers of glaze. I lay down a basic undercoat, and then I'll put multiple layers over that, and that's all intuitive. It's because what you see is not what you get at all. The glaze goes on as various pastel shades. Many of the glazes are very close to white when they go on, and so you're guessing. I was captivated by the process. I enjoyed making pieces that were strong and graceful, well balanced. I think I'm trying to create a mood of serenity. I think that the intellectual content is more about emotion than ideas, and creating a balance of form and surface and color. I create pieces that make people feel better about their lives, that create an aura of calm. It means that when you open the kiln for the final time, when you open a glaze kiln, it can be this wonderful surprise. We're always experimenting, and my glazing process, because I'm not working with just one layer of a standard formula, means that I'm going to get surprises, and many of them are very pleasant surprises. It's part of what keeps it interesting for me, and I think keeps it interesting for my customers.